And we are live, guys. It's been a while since we've been live. At the moment, sorry about the delay, guys. We've just placed an entry, and I'm gonna explain to you guys why I placed this entry, and explain to you guys what's going on in the market at the moment. So it is Technical Tuesdays. So we are looking purely on technicals, no fundamental analysis, just purely technical analysis. And we're going to have a look at the markets and see what we have so far within the market. So at the moment, I'm currently in a sell. I'm in a selling position over here. I want to see what price does. We've basically broke our London high at the beginning. I'll explain everything actually properly. Before we actually explain everything though, if you're new to the live stream, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you head down and comment down below what pairs you would like to see. Today we're just looking at GU and Euro USD. These are the pairs that I'm looking at the moment. You can clearly see that my supply zone here also got taken out. So we could see price continue to go to the upside with EU, but we'll have a look at EU in a bit, because at the moment I want to just explain to you my hypothesis for GBP USD and why we entered a sell. So with GBP/USD, so at the moment the reason why we've hit a sell, and this is because I've actually been in quite a good winning streak at the moment. So I've taken it's like a low probability trade, but I'm looking to see where price could take me with this trade. But what I'm going to explain is what actually built me to sell, and then why we are selling at this area over here. So just looking at the market. If I just clear everything out quickly, let me just clear all of these things out. Actually, no, let's go back on the 1 minute. What I'm gonna do, guys, I'm just gonna clear this all out. These things right here. Let me just delete. Don't need this. I'm just trying to clear out the chart so I can explain to you guys why we're hitting a sell and basically explain what's going on in the market so far with GBP USD. So at the moment we've had price break. So if we just have a look, before we even have a look at the sessions, if we just have a look on the 15 minutes quickly. So if we have a look on the 50 minutes, we can see that price has clearly broken levels of structure. The price that broke structure was over here. So what I'm interested in is, so what I normally do is I find where the bearish breaker structure was. So this is the bearish breaker structure. This is the point where bearish traders were in control. And I'm looking for price, we can see that price bounced off a level of supply. It was actually a smart money trap. Over here you can see that it actually did the same thing over here, which is actually a smart money trap, because it basically stopped out a lot of traders that were in a buy position over here. But you can see that we clearly are in a downtrend at the moment. We had a good trade over here as well, but we're clearly in a downtrend. I know my charts look really messy, guys, but you can clearly see we are in a downtrend, and at the moment is looking like we had push down, then up, push down, up, push down. We had that retracement, push down, had that retracement over here, and now we officially had another push down, another leg. So what we were looking for as a trader, what we're looking for is we're looking for price. We need to see levels of retracement. We need to see where price could potentially retrace. Okay, so as a trader, I'm interested in to see where price could retrace. And I'm also interested in to see where smart money traders would also get stopped out and potentially continue to go to the downside. So I know that a lot of traders, this is for the bearish point of view. So a lot of traders in the bearish point of view would, if we go into the 5 minutes, and now we actually get our indicator on to show me my market sessions, you can see that a lot of traders saw this as a breaker structure. A lot of traders see this as a retracement. At the moment, I'm looking to see if price comes back to this level over here, to my entry point, that is okay. As long as we don't see break of this liquidity high over here, we actually had a liquidity high over here. We also have liquidity high over here, so I'm actually really interested to see if price will actually come up to this level here or not. Just another trade entry over here. I don't know if I've entered a bit too early, but again, this is a low probability trade, so I'm just going based off my protocols for trading, and to see if price is going to continue to go to the downside, or is price gonna sweep me up and actually take us out, making us this a smart money trap. So me as a trader, I want to see potential areas where price could come to. If I actually just put the supply zone over here, you can actually see that this supply zone actually works out pretty well for this liquidity right here as well. London high as well, another confirmation that price could potentially go down because London high is met now. So London high is met, we have lows over here, so my target is to target these lows over here. So it gives me that nice 1 to 10 risk to reward ratio as well. As a trader, I want to see price actually, if we scale in, I've clearly seen that price has continued to break structure. Now we've had a small break of a bearish break of structure over here, small bearish break of structure over here, right? Then we had, if I just use this, then we had price come and mitigate this area. So we had like a mitigation over here, right? Continuing down, and price is now going to break this level of structure. If price breaks up, we could see price come back here as well, and then mitigate again, or break these highs for that FU candlestick over here, and then possibly stop us out. But we're still waiting. We're still waiting to see what price does. If price breaks down over here, that gives me confirmation that price is actually going to continue to the downside. If price doesn't break down here, we could just secure some sort of profit right now, leave the markets, and look for another entry point. But at the moment, we are just looking at the selling point over here. The reason why I sold, again, price came down, breaker structure, came back up, mitigated, double top basically, and price is now continue to go down. If this double top doesn't work, we will actually see like a double bottom over here, which could potentially mean that price is continuing to go to the upside. So still there isn't too much information for me, hence why it's a low probability trade. Isn't too much information for me to take the sell, but I'm just waiting to see what price does at this area. At the moment, we are in floating profit. So if price continues to come up, we will then see, I would like to see some sort of level of another sort of level of retracement. I think we kind of already had areas already give us nice areas over here. So at the moment, I'm just waiting for price to just break this level of structure to confirm this trade. Just having a look. So 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio would be around over here. So when we take my partials just over here, just before the break even, probably take my partials right in this level. So actually with this trading setup, so with this trading setup that I normally do is, I actually saw this on a trader called Wickas, and he's actually trades very similar to this. And I used to always get stopped out with the smart money traps, and I actually started to utilize this trading strategy, and it's been working out pretty well. So I've actually kind of added my own input as well with this kind of trading style. So it's not just not just a replica of the trade. I've also added my own confirmations as well as a trader. But it's pretty much similar to Wickas's. I saw he's a very good trader, and I started to implement the way he takes his partials and his risk to reward ratio, especially if you're trying to get funded or grow an account. I think this is a really good method of trades. So just started to implement the trading style into my own trading style, just because I have been having quite a large losing streak. Most of the time my losing streak was because I've been stopped out quite a lot. So for me, I basically implemented another trading strategy into my trading plan, into my trading strategy. So what I've basically implemented was, it's my trading strategy but I've implemented his level of confluences. So usually I like to go for 3 to 4 confluences, but now I'm going for more of a storyline. I like to build a story before I actually place a trade. I like to actually see what's actually going on into the market. So instead of using the 15 minutes and the 1 hour to trade, I'm going scaling into the 1 minute, seeing exactly what the market's showing me, showing exactly what the market wants me to do, and then activating my trade once I have these confirmations on the 1 minute time frame. So that's the kind of trade that I've implemented at the moment. At the moment, just waiting for price to confirm movements in my market. Once we've got that confirmation of movements, then we can actually see what's going on. So on my Euro USD, we can actually see that price is actually going up on my Euro USD. So this could have been this is actually a smart money trap right here. Smart money trap right here. So price is actually going up. So what I believe is I'm most likely, if I just come out of this trade, let me just leave this trade quickly, just because I actually feel like we could have a better entry. So if you just bear with me, guys. So just close this order. So I've just closed this order just because I want to actually see what price does at this supply level. I feel like price could potentially come up to this supply level over here. Just based on my Euro USD trading, my Euro USD, see they both correlate a lot, so that's why I'm just looking at that. So at the moment, I understand I have, if I just go back, so I understand that the trade at the moment, let's go back right here. I understand the trade at the moment, it hasn't actually broken my structure. So because I've entered a bit too early, I want to see what price does back in this area. I want to see what price does back in this area, and potentially even coming to this area right here. I want to see price fake out these smart money traders over here. So I feel like this is going to be a smart money trap, but still, I'm not too sure. Price could still continue to come down. If that's the case, then it's okay for me, but at the moment, that's what we're looking for. I'm actually out of the trade at the moment, guys, just because of Euro USD continuing to go up. So I'm not too sure if this was a smart money trap as of yet. So what I'm looking for is actually an entry, maybe over here, which would actually potentially be a better entry for me as well. Anyways, just put my stop loss a little bit like this and take profit all the way to London lows, basically, like around here. So that would be a better entry point for me. But again, we're just looking to see what price is doing at the moment. So yeah, with me, I've kind of I've become more conservative with my trading. I like to trade based on what the market is showing me, waiting for a reaction. The reason why I entered that first sell is because we had this reaction right here. We had this seller's reaction right here. Price then came up. It mitigated, right? So I believe that we could have actually a run of liquidity right here. So I believe that price can come up to this level right here. But at the moment, we're actually having a strong break of structure as well over here. So price could actually just continue to come down. If here's my 1 to 3 risk to reward partials, then that's fine as well. But at the moment, we're just testing out this strategy. I'm not actually fully confident with the strategy yet, so just testing it out for the next few weeks, see if it works out with my plan. Only reason I haven't changed my strategy as much. I'm still, a breaker structure trader. I'm still trading as a day trader, but I am also a trader that I'm trying to be more conservative as capital is getting larger, and I want to make sure that I am taking as much profit as possible in the market rather than just scaling these small moves right here. But at the moment, yeah, it looks like price is continuing to go down. So the move that we had over here, it looks like it's sufficient now. We had that breaker structure. So what I'm going to do is we could see price mitigate back again. Looking at this break-even point as well. This break-even point looks can be quite interesting to see what price does at this break-even point as well. The reason why this is my break-even point, because if price continues to come down, this will be the larger breaker structure, because we obviously had this long leg. This will be the larger breaker structure. Price will then what I'm expecting price to do is give me this breaker structure, right? Come back up, give me a level of mitigation or whatever it is, and then potentially going for that sell, and that would be a better sell for me. That will be confirming that price is definitely going down, and that will give me a better probability trade. So that's the kind of trade I'm looking for at the moment. We just use this. So yeah, that's the kind of trade I'm looking for at the moment. We can actually see that price is forming a nice, price is coming down quite nicely as well. So at the moment, I'm going to look at GU at the moment, just secure GUs, see what GUs is going on. You can see that we had a run of liquidity, price broke the run of liquidity over here. So that's the first indication that price could potentially be coming down. It hasn't really confirmed to me as of yet though. This is just another smart money trap, right? This whole thing is a smart money trap right here. This is smart money trap. Traders over here would have sold right here because break structure, sell. So I know that sellers are in control. I know a lot of traders are trying to sell. At the moment, I'm not too sure with this kind of trade. So we're going to do settings, style. I'm going to have black style, style, background, press T. And text, because at the moment I'm not too sure what price they're doing. I'm just going to make that, I'm going to highlight this red actually, just make the background border red. Let's make it something bright so we can actually see. Make it purple. There we go. Yeah, so just the area that we can clearly see price is mitigated from this area. So we had some sort of mitigation in this area at the moment. Again, just waiting to see what price can do to me, do for me. Again, literally just seeing. So now we've had that confirmation that price is selling. Now I'm waiting for, this is a confirmation that we are sellers are in control. Again, I want to see what price does as this break even point. If we'll see some sort of reaction to the upside, or if not, we're just gonna see price just form a run of liquidity and just keep going down like it did here. But I'm definitely 100% sure price is gonna come down to London lows. So that's something to see. So if I missed out on an opportunity, then that's fine. We can just wait for another trading day. Yesterday we actually missed out on an opportunity over here. I really wanted to sell. Fortunately, couldn't actually confirm these sells right here. So I actually didn't trade yesterday. But then last week Friday, again, didn't place any trades last week Friday, but we saw exactly what price is doing. I knew that price is going to touch the liquidity areas and also touch Asian lows over here, right? And we also identified that it is a smart money trap. Price, it gave them their moves, but actually gave them a run of liquidity and actually stopped them out right here. Then we had a nice trade over here. This was a nice trade, 1 to 10 risk to reward ratio. This is actually last week Thursday. Again, same thing again. We had price come up. Yeah, we had this bullish run after the Asian session, bullish run. And then price decided to have the first initial impulse to the downside, right? A lot of smart money traders will be trying to look for sells over here, traps them out. That's where I'm interested. I'm interested because now they're going to look for other sells. Then we had that run of liquidity. If I just scale in quickly for you guys, right? We then had that run of liquidity, right? As soon as we see run of liquidity, as soon as I see that run of liquidity, that break of structure, right? That FU candlestick, right over here. So the break of structure, FU candlestick to stop these traders out, right? Then we see price come down, break of structure. We had that break of structure. We then sell. We sold right over here. At this point, stop loss just above these previous highs. So pretty much the same thing again. That's kind of one of my protocols for trade, one of my selling protocols as well. Pretty much the same thing over here. We have that break of structure. Looking now to see if we can actually see another supply zone right around over here, another zone over here where price is built a nice selling zone right here, right? And this is an area that I'm interested in as well, to see what price does in this area. This is actually liquidity at the moment. See what price does over here. We can actually see this is another supply zone over here. Actually, we have a supply zone over here, right? Price breaks. This is what breaks. So this is actually the leg of the breaker structure is actually this. This is the leg of breaker structure. So what I'm actually interested in is, this is the kind of selling opportunity. This would actually give me a nice selling opportunity to trade over here. This would be the better selling opportunity, right? And obviously I can trade all the way over here, but because I like to have that nice 1 to 10 risk reward ratio, we just leave it over here for a second. So we'll see what price is doing, but we have now clear indication that sellers are in control. Clear indication that sellers are in control. Really like to see what price does over here in this area. Because I know we had that breaker structure, a lot of smart money traders, right? We had that breaker structure right over here. I know a lot of smart money traders so number one, they try to buy, right? A lot of smart money traders were trying to buy over here because it looks clear like a double bottom. Stop them out, right? So now we will see that their initial move that they have. But again, looking at the buyer's point of view, we could actually see, right? So looking at the buyer's point of view, we actually didn't get to see this whole leg breaker structure. So we could actually still be bullish, right? But I would like to see what price does in this area, this supply area right here. Why is this a supply area? This is a supply area because price, so price went down, then came back up, and this is the leg that broke this structure. So this is the leg that broke this breaker structure right here. Now, a lot of traders again will try and sell around this area. It's another selling area, but we're not going to fall for that trap. We're going to be more careful with our trades. I want to kind of give myself some breathing space. So around like this, give myself that breathing space. Give me that nice 1 to 10. I actually want to just target over here, but we'll give that 1 to 10 risk to reward ratio. And actually just looking at where my 1 to 3 is, my 1 to 3 is over here. That's my 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio at the moment. So I could put that area as well. 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio. That's where I would normally take my partials. Take it all the way back to 1 to 10. There we go. And we'll see what price gives us. We'll see if price will give us a nice move, a nice entry point. So this is actually a nice entry point. New York Open as well. Usually I would have traded this buy over here at London Open. So London opens, comes down, trade this buy. This is actually my trade opportunity, but it just didn't give me that signal to buy, unfortunately. So we actually missed out on this leg. Because we have that runner liquidity, we can actually now trade on this sell over here. So we're just going to have a look and see. If you guys are unsure why I'm drawing my smart money traps and supply zones, this is something that I teach in my academy. So go on my Instagram, DM me on my Instagram, and you will get, I'll explain to you the process of getting into my academy. At the moment, the academy is on pause. I am just currently doing one-to-one sessions. So if you are interested in one-to-one sessions and getting trades like these, 1 to 10 risk reward ratios, 1 to 15, higher risk reward ratios, then definitely go and check out my Instagram, where I show everything on Instagram, but I also do one-to-one mentoring. So you can just sign up on Instagram, or you can just comment down below and I can get you onto my program. But at the moment, the academy is on hold, but we will see some sort of we'll see the academy launching very, very soon, guys. Very, very soon. Yeah, so at the moment, just waiting, because we had two breaker structures, right? Two breaker structures. Want to see what price does again at this level. It's clearly showing me, but then this could be that retracement. This could be the leg, right? We could see this is the leg, right? Let me make this green. This is one leg, right? This is another leg. This could be another leg, and then price could just continue to the upside, right? So if I just clone this, price could just continue to the upside. So again, that's why we don't want to be, we don't want to actually be in a bias, a strong bias at the moment. What I would love to see is all these sellers get stopped out. That's something I would love to see. That would give me lovely confirmations that this is just a smart money trap. That will give me lovely confirmations that this is just a smart money trap, and actually the real entry is over here. That will give me that real entry, because that's the, you can see we had a run of liquidity over here, right? Nice run of liquidity over here, right? So a lot of traders right now, they're going to sell over here. So actually, now looking at it, right, I'm interested in actually going for, so we are selling, but actually going for price maybe to potentially come up to this level here. So that's actually where I'm interested in at the moment. If it misses and it just continues to go down, we just missed the trade, but it's fine. We just call it a day. But I know that we're targeting this demand zone right here. And this demand zone most likely will be a smart money trap as well. So a lot of buyers will buy over here, right? And what it will give us, a lot of buyers will come buy. It will give them that move, and then we'll see it crash down, breaking, creating new London lows. But at the moment, we're not too sure, because at the moment you can see that we could still be in that bullish momentum. This could just be that retracement for bullish traders. So we want to be both. We want to make sure we're on both sides. We're not just on one side. We're not a one-sided trader. We always look at two sides in the market, because it's easy to be part of this downwards push, but then price could potentially just come up. Until I see this confirmation or this break of structure, until I see that, that's where I can then confirm, okay, we are selling. But at the moment, we're just seeing price just breaking small structure right here. This is just micro structures. I'm not seeing any major structure getting broken. Even the 5 minutes, we had some sort of structure break, right? But again, this is the main breaker structure right here, which I think we would most likely break, most likely. But yeah, this is a trade area that I'm looking at the moment, guys. We can have a look at Euro USD as well, because Euro USD usually is something that mirrors. So you can actually see clearly over here, Euro USD looks like a clear sell. This might actually even be a better opportunity. So we can clearly see that smart money traders try to sell over here. This is a smart money trap. We had that. We have now price then came. We haven't seen that breaker structure just yet. So again, for this one, we have to see that clear breaker structure, right? We have to see that clear breaker structure for it to be a clear bearish sign. But at the moment, you can see that we're having this run of liquidity over here. We're having price doing this run of liquidity. We're definitely going to see these sellers. So these sellers that sold over here, right? The smart money traders, right? That are going to sell over here. They're going to get trapped. Smart money trapped, right? This is another reason, right? Run of liquidity, right? Run of liquidity. Run of liquidity. Right here, then cool. This is a run of liquidity. We see price. I want to first see price break this level of structure to confirm to me first. So I want to see price break this level of structure to confirm to me that we are going, we're selling. This will be a nice break of structure in this area, and then I want to see price come and then juice this area right here. So stop out all these small money traders, give me a better entry for me, and then coming for that long-term sell, coming to my demand area. So that's kind of the motion that I'm going with Euro USD at the moment. Any reasons why? At the moment, I'm looking for Euro USD to actually touch my Asian lows. Can you see that we actually have the breaker structure over here, then we have a run of liquidity all over here. So most likely the extreme, so you can see right now, see that price. So what caused the break structure? So this is another, this is a fair value gap. A lot of traders will trade in this area. I feel like actually, looking at the market, I genuinely feel like we could actually see price going a little bit higher, potentially even coming up to here. I am expecting this to be a small money trap, but don't quote me on that. That can be also a selling point as well, right? So actually at the moment, I don't believe price is actually in this bearish run at the moment. So yeah, that could be. We had this breaker structure here as well, so we could actually see a lot of traders. This is another supply zone right here, another supply zone right around over here, because that's what caused that. That's the leg of the breaker structure. Here's another supply zone. A few areas of interest. Just want to see what price does, because again, this is one large leg, this is just a retracement, so we need to know the areas of retracement where potentially we could see reversals at these areas. So yeah, I do believe that these two areas could be a small money trap, and it could go to the extreme. I do feel like it could go to the extreme. This is the major extreme, but definitely retesting the Asian lows would be very, very nice to see. A lot of traders are going to be testing these Asian lows right here. A lot of traders are going to be trading in this area and selling out. So I feel like this is also going to be a small money trap, just because it's clear to see that, you know, price, small money traders bought here, came down, bought here, gave them that breaker structure. That breaker structure, right? They gave them that first retest, that first mitigation, right? Retested over here. So a lot of small money traders will come over here and sell over here as well. So a lot of small money traders will sell over here. I want to see if this is a small money trap or not. But yeah, looking at GU, we had that nice breaker structure. So you can see at the moment, GU and EU, normally they correlate really, really nicely, but they're both moving opposite right now. They're both moving opposite. So at the moment, we're looking to see what's actually giving me that clear indication that we're selling. What's giving me that clear indication that we're selling? We clearly see we have small breaker structures here. There we go. Now we have that big breaker structure. Let's see what price does in this area. I want to see what price does in this area, because I know a lot of traders, a lot of small money traders would have bought here as well. There we go, it's going up. There we go. Same with GU. GU is going up now. GU as well. I really want to see this trade here. So with EU, I feel like small money traders will get stopped out, and then that's where the sell is going to happen. That's going to be the move of the sell, potentially giving us a new supply zone. So that's what I want to see. It makes sense, because if you have a look, goes up over here, just above London highs, then crash down. GU, it will respect GU's supply zone over here. This supply zone over here will respect GU's supply zone over here. So we don't look for that. So most likely an entry will be quite late today. Not preferably my time zone for entries, but we'll have a look. Yeah, right now we're having a run of liquidity as well over here. Nice run of liquidity over here. Yeah, a lot of mitigation, price coming down, breaker structure, mitigated, breaker structure, mitigation. A lot of trendline traders will keep selling at this trendline. We need to see this kind of stop out. unless we see this liquidity break. Then that's where we would see. So again, most likely again for here would be the trade kind of setup will be break structure, come back up, right? Come to either this level here or even actually break these levels here, and then give me that strong selling pull like that all the way down to here. But that's the extreme. We're still just waiting, guys. But yeah, we're all technical here. We're always going to be trading technicals. So usually we just trade with his technicals. Probably gonna end the live stream in the next 10 minutes. Like to finish my live stream promptly at 2. We did start the live stream a little bit late. That's because I did put on my Discord server. I did try to do the live stream on the Discord server first, but the Discord server is doing a few things on my Discord server at the moment. I'm not sure what's going on, so we just transferred to back on YouTube. But yeah, looking for a lot of traders have been like, why did I come out at sell? It's because we still haven't confirmed yet. Want to see this huge break structure first, because this is the original leg, right? The break structure leg. We haven't seen price actually retest, so I'm going to see the break structure come and induce me, inducement somewhere around this area, to then giving us a nice trade out. Again, if you guys are new to live stream, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, and actually go check out my Instagram as well. We are posting every single day on Instagram, so I'm giving tips and gems on Instagram, so make sure you go check that out. So just waiting at the moment, just waiting game. Just waiting to see what price will do. Just waiting, guys. Just patiently waiting for price to make its move. Again, if you're new to the live stream, comment down below. Let me know if you're new to the live stream, so we can give you a nice warm welcome. We're currently looking at GU, seeing what price is doing at the moment. I'm looking for sells. I'm just waiting for a clear indication or an entry model for myself. Once I see the entry model, then we will enter for a sell. At the beginning of the live stream, I was in a sell up here. I closed the sell at this break, just before this break of structure, primarily because I'm not 100% sure. It was a low probability trade. I'm not 100% sure. Like I told my traders, this is one leg. This could be the retracement, and price could be coming up to my actual supply zone right here. So at the moment, just looking at that at the moment. We had clear push upwards, clear huge push to the upside. Looking at the 15 minutes, right, this is just looking like a retracement for me. It looks like we could be selling at this supply zone, but I just want to see that supply zone touch first. So until I see that supply zone touch, I'm not looking for a trade at the moment. Even though it kind of did touch over here, and then it mitigated right here, I'm still waiting for that retest, for that another retracement to confirm. So my entry model would be around here. See, it looks like price is slowing down. But yeah, I don't see price. I don't want to see price go above here. So most likely a trade entry there's two potential trade entries, right? One over here, oops, one over here, right? Stop loss just over here, right? This is because you can see that price comes up, mitigates, comes down, slows down, then it has that break of structure. So it's the supply zone. It's a leg. This is a new leg. So price could come up, create a new leg, and come down, right? Targeting all the way down to my London lows. Or we could have another entry point right here where this is just a smart money trap here, and price actually induces me. So induces price. We have an inducement. Price then comes down, retest in this zone again, and then looking for price to then come down and touch my London low, which gives me a trade like that. And that's the kind of trade I'm looking for at the moment. Much better trade for me personally, because I do believe that the small money traders will be stopped out over here. Just patiently waiting. Now again, I could have just missed the opportunity and price will just crash down here. It is completely fine. We'll just wait for tomorrow and see what tomorrow holds as well. But like I was saying in the beginning of the live stream, preferably this is my trade setup, right? Coming down, inducement. So price reacted, right? Reacted, comes down, induces, right? Comes back up, retest the area, the supply area. Sorry, the demand. So the demand area, looking for a buy in this area right here. Stop loss just below these lows, right? And targeting all the way to my 1 to 10 risk reward ratio. This is the kind of trade I would have looked for. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see this trade because I wasn't looking at the market at this time. But this is the kind of trade I would have looked for. Obviously taking partials at 1 to 3, my 1 to 3 risk reward ratio. It's like around here, around this area, right? Taking my partials, break the structure over here. You know, price continuing to go, but at the moment we're just trying to now see if we can have an evening trade where price is, you know, doing the same thing, but this time it's just induced. So I want to see price actually giving me an mitigate. I want to see a proper inducement in price before I can call any trades. See kind of like an inducement over here. I don't know if you guys can see. So price comes down, right? Comes back up, break of structure, inducement, right? Another area over here of interest, another area of interest right over here. This is another area a lot of traders are going to try sell. I believe that's another small money trap to not sell. Don't sell right here. So you have that inducement over here. This is also another nice trade, but we'll have a look. I feel like this is because we have a run of liquidity. I feel like price is going to break, induce this, touch this supply zone. Actually, most likely this is what my trade setup is going to look like. So you guys probably think that, oh, why is he trading and he's always giving different kind of setups? Is as a trader, you don't want to have a clear bias. You want to always be ready for whatever the market gives you. Like I always say, wait for the reaction, then trade. We waited for that reaction. We waited for this reaction right here. Clear break of structure. Waiting now for my entry point, my entry model right here. Waiting for my entry model. Again, look, price comes down, comes up, inducement right here, inducement, comes down, induces, but we can see now we're having a run on liquidity right here as well. A nice little liquidity push right up here. So that's pushing all the, this is going to hopefully stop out a lot of smart money traders, stop them out, come up, give us our entry, and then we're going to come down. So that's what I'm looking at the moment. So I'm just going to actually just Just waiting, guys. So there we go. We're in our smart money area. A lot of traders going to give them that reaction, going to give them that selling point, and then we're going to break this. So what I'm excited to see. I'm going to see this break. So just waiting again, patiently waiting. And if you have a look, right, if I just place my fib, you will actually see it's quite lined up quite nicely at 38.2 extension. That's quite well. So a lot of traders are selling here. Gives them that reaction. I'm waiting on. Gives them that reaction. That run of liquidity. This is again another. Price comes down, comes up. We have that. Could actually just see price might not even come up here. But you can see again, look. So I love market structure. We had that breaker structure, initial breaker structure right here. Price then comes up, right? Then comes down, creates higher, a higher high, then induces this high right here, right? So most likely could actually see price come down, sell right here. Could actually see some sort of selling point right here. If it doesn't break this level right here, then most likely we could just see some sort of selling point. So again, we don't actually know. Could just be a supply zone. We don't actually know yet. So it's giving them that reaction. This is why you have to wait, guys. You have to wait because it gives them that reaction. And then we want to know what happens with this reaction. Because we're having this liquidity run anyways, but we also have this right here. So because the market is back and forth for me, I don't know if I'll actually look for any trades at the moment, but I do want to see what price does at the supply zone. But at the moment, I'm not too sure. Again, I'm not too sure what price is doing in this area. I'm not too sure. It's an area of interest, area to see what price is doing. If it breaks this, then it's definitely a small money trap. So yeah, I use both SMC and price action for my analysis. Yeah, I do. The reason why I don't actually use SMC, what I like to do is I like to see smart money traders, because a lot of traders, ICT traders, smart money traders, what they do is when they enter, for example over here, they'll enter the sell over here, and then what price will do, it will stop them out. So I want to see where these traders get stopped out. That's where it gives them that reaction. So for example, if I just show you, right over here, right? So smart money traders, right, would sell over here because they think it's a selling point of view, right? What would happen is they would sell, right? Sell over here, right? Because we have price, breaker structure, FU candlestick, right here, selling point over here, right? Sell, they get stopped out over here with this candlestick, right? Then they try again, comes down. Then what it does, it gives them that reaction, then comes up and stops them out over here, right? Then price continues to go up. So at the moment, sellers were not in control, even though small money traders are selling. Again, the same thing with buying, right? So price goes up, comes down. A lot of small money traders would buy over here. So I'm interested in this demand zone. I'm interested in price coming to this demand zone right here, right? Interested because, you know, this is where a lot of small money traders would basically trade, right? Again, in this line over here, you see a lot of traders are not in. Okay, cool. Now we're starting to see some sort of breaker structure. We have that breaker structure. Okay, smart money traders would come here and trade, right? What does price do? What does price action do? Price stops out these traders. So now we're at an area over here where I'm interested. We can actually see this is actually a smart money trap again. right? I like to see the smart money traps. I like to see where the smart money traders are placing their positions and where the market is stopping them out, then giving us a better entry point, because we want to have the better entry point. So if I just show you, let's go back and just have a look. So we can actually see that we had a lot of traders, right? So price comes down, right? We have a break of structure at this point. We had a break of structure at this point, a bearish break of structure. Okay, can you see that, guys? Bearish break of structure right over here. So instantly, a lot of traders would sell in this area, right? Because we had the break of structure, would sell in this area. Okay, price, what happens? Price gives them that initial reaction, then comes up, stops them out, right around over here. We as a trader, we are interested in this initial push. Now we're interested because now we know that this signifies to me that, okay, cool, smart money traders are out. So a lot of traders are now going to be looking for sells. So that's where I come in, look for that inducement. Okay, so I'd have a zone right here from price over here all the way to like here, right? Actually, let me make it more precise. So just like this. Okay, so from that initial push, most of the time my zone will be like this, right? Most of the time my zone will be like this. So this will be my supply zone. So let me just delete this real quick. So this will be my supply zone. Okay, this is my zone of entry. This is where I would like to enter the market. Why? Because from the top, right, all the way to where this initial push happened. So this is where the initial push happened, right? So cool. Then we place our sell right over here. As soon as price comes to that area, place our sell. Stop loss just above here. Okay. Then obviously targeting my targeted areas, which in this case would have been all the way over here, right? This is also another trade that I would have taken, right? So the reason why I didn't actually specifically take this trade is, number one, it's not in my London opening. It's not in my London time zone, right? But we can see that we have multiple entry points for the London session, right? So for me, this is a trade. That I would have taken, but unfortunately, it fits my criteria, but just not in the time frame, right? This is exactly how I like to see my trades. I like to see the smart money traders get stopped out first. Smart money traders got stopped out. Okay, these highs refused to get taken out over here, right? So we had a refusal taken, a mitigation over here. Okay, this confirms to me, okay, we had a break of structure over here, right? Break of structure, push coming down. We had the FU candlestick over here. Okay, smart money traders got stopped out. Okay, cool. 2 confirmations. Cool. Number 3 would have been my London time zone, which is not. So unfortunately, I can't trade this position. But then price mitigates over here. Again, you can see that price basically just comes here, induces these highs, right? Giving me another nice entry point. Induces these highs, then comes down, pushes down. That would have been my entry right here, though. So bringing it back to, because I didn't take this trade, I don't want to show you guys this trade, but this is what I would have taken if the market was in the London session. So at the moment, again, smart money traders, they're getting taken out. Okay, again over here. So at the moment, if I just push out this supply zone, because this is still a supply zone that we're interested in, right? Because this is where we sold. So it's still a supply zone we're interested in. Again, this is the extreme supply. We also have another extreme supply over here. These are extreme supplies, but I doubt price will be breaking Asia highs today. I don't think price will be breaking Asia highs. So again, looking at the market, and initially we've had this break of structure. Okay, we've had this break of structure, but we had a mitigation, so it's not really giving me that confidence that price is coming down. So what I would like to see, so we've seen that break of structure, same thing over here, right? We saw this initial break of structure. So I need to first see smart money trap first. Okay, that's one of my entry levels, so one of my entry points. So see that smart money trap right around here. So we actually can see, right? As a trade, we can see, first of all, we already know we're in a bearish point, we're in a bearish trend. We can see price broke structure, comes up, gives that smart money trap, right? Now I'm looking to see what price does. You can see that price is wicking quite a lot over here. So price over here right now. If price continues to comes up to this level, then this is what I would like to see. I would like to see price come up, respect this level, come down, give me that inducement, okay? Stop out all the traders, right? Come down, give me an area, break or structure, right? Break or structure, give me an area between this and this, let's say for example like here. Then I would come, trade over here, see price come up here, place my sell, stop loss, and then obviously targeting wherever I need to target. So that's the kind of trade that I'll be taking if price does that. So at the moment we're just waiting to see what price does in this area. So I'm just going to close this liquidity, clear up my charts a bit. It's very messy over here. But yeah. So at the moment we had the smart money trap right here. So price had the breaker structure. A lot of traders again will be trading this breaker structure. Okay, this area right here. A lot of traders will be trading this area right here, right? You can see clearly we had the smart money trap right here. So that's my initial indication. Okay, price could be going up. Okay, so waiting to see what price does here. Okay, because we saw that initial breaker structure, price comes up, comes over here. I'm still waiting, but I want to see what price does now, because it looks like price is kind of strong. It wants to get up to this level here. So this is kind of like an unnecessary area for me. It's not really giving me any kind of indication. We had this kind of leg down. You kind of see this over here. We had this like leg down over here. This could be that retracement. This could just be that retracement to this level, right? It's retracement. We actually want to see price maybe even touch this area right here. So this is not a small money trap. This is just a supply zone at the moment. This is just a supply zone. It's highly respected. It hasn't really broken. It hasn't really broken any protocols. We had an inducement, so it's a very, very strong supply area right here, and it's London highs. So we could actually see a supply area over here. So most likely, let's have a look and see what price does. You can see we have kind of like a run of liquidity over here. So price could just come and stop out over here. So yeah, because price is moving kind of funny today, I'm not really 100% sure, because we saw the break of structures, but again, I'm not 100% sure if price will be coming down. Especially already we've had this nice push to the upside. I'm not too sure what price could be doing, because price could just come up to my extreme level as well. So we have like 3 supply zones. I know this is a smart money trap, so I'm just gonna mark this as a smart money trap. I know this is a smart money trap right here. So this is my smart money trap. Okay. So yeah, that's again, like I said previously, we have smart money trap, right? Price comes up, gives them that reaction, right? Induces, comes to my supply zone, right? Most likely I will sell as soon as price comes to the supply zone right here, most likely, right? Stop loss right here. This is the kind of trade I'm looking for at the moment. And then targeting, so 1 to 3. 1 to 3 visible ratios over here. So take my partials over here. Take my partials, and then targeting 1 to 10. 1 to 10 right here. That actually kind of lines up with this supply zone over here, so it kind of does line up over here as well. So this could be actually a trade setup that we have. So initial small money trap comes down, right? Comes down, and then comes up, and then we see that break of this structure. But I might be a bit more aggressive, only because, and then obviously once we see this level of breaker structure right here, once we see this, I would put it as break even. So this is a trade setup that we're going for at the moment. So this will be my break even point. That'll be my break even point. So this is the kind of trade I'm looking for at the moment. So look, small money traders again. Look what they're doing, guys. It's very clear. You can clearly see. Small money traders are now selling. Trendline traders are selling first. Obviously, again, that kind of lines up with my small money traders as well. If I just make it a bit more accurate, it lines up with my small money traders as well. So it's their initial push. Initial push. Again, this could just be another mitigation. This could just be another, or couldn't break these highs, couldn't break these highs, and it could just be another mitigation. We could just see price break down again. If that's the case, then we just leave the trade. It's not my kind of trade. It wouldn't be my kind of trade. So again, we're just waiting, guys. We're just waiting. Literally just waiting. So look, I'm waiting for this to confirm to me. My first confirmation is a small money trap. Obviously, looking at a bullish point of view, bullish traders, we can clearly see the price came down, couldn't touch this demand zone right here. This demand zone right here. This area of demand, right? It could not touch this area of demand, right? And now created, we can actually see we have lows, lower high, right? So this could have just been another leg. This could have just been another leg for price to just continue to push up, breaking all these traders out. So this is gonna wait. So you can clearly see, look, smart money traders try to sell here, gave them that move. Now it's gonna stop them out. It's gonna stop a lot of smart money traders out because they are trading over here. Stop loss was all over here. But I need to see. So what I need to see is a confirmation. So this is the thing, right? As a trader, I need to see. So this is the low now, right? This is the low. I need to see a breaker structure at these lows, right? A breaker structure at these lows to confirm that, okay, we are going down. So when price comes up here, so once we see that inducement, right? So inducement of these highs over here, what will happen is price. If I see price come down, we could see price come down to here, then come up, giving me an entry at one of the zones, and then we could just continue. If I'm aggressive, I am trying to be a little bit more aggressive, so I might just see, once I see like the correction over here, if price just rejects again at this level, then we'll definitely try and sell, right? But if it just keeps plummeting up like this, right, keep pushing up, then it won't be a selling point. Remember, we still have our liquidity over here. We have another liquidity area over here. So it is, we are looking, we're very close to entry, guys, very, very close. If I just look at Euro USD to see if there's any more confirmations, you can clearly see it's at one of our supply zones. We actually call this as a small money trap because I do believe that price on Euro USD is going to go all the way up to this area right here. I do believe to the extreme highs, but right now price is at Asian lows. Price is actually touching Asian lows, so price could just reject right here. We could see price just come down here, but I do believe that price will go above this, will come up, then come down. So right now we've just hit a zone, GU. We've already broken that smart money trap zone right around here. So now let's have a look, see what price is telling us. Let's have a look. Ooh. See, because we have two supply zones very, very close to each other, this supply zone could get invalidated. So we want to see which supply zone actually gets validated, because this supply zone could get invalidated and we could actually just have a trade set up in this supply zone. So you want to see that as well. So then we could, if this supply zone gets invalidated, then we know that this is our smart money trap, right? A lot of smart money traders are going to sell over here, right? This is where price is then, so smart money trap, so price comes down, right? Then it comes up, comes over here, then inducement. This is inducement of all these traders over here, right? And then it gives them the official move right around over here. So there's a couple ways, because the market's moving very, very wild today, and it's not really my time to trade. We could just be very, very conservative with this market, but we just have to wait, guys. We just have to wait. Just have to wait, because we still haven't seen, because we had this run of liquidity over here, we haven't seen price fill these areas. So we do, yeah, look, we can clearly see. So cool. This looks like another, could be potentially another smart money trap. You can see that this one, it gave its move, this one it hasn't. So that means this gets invalidated, and this is how it is as a trader, and then this obviously gets invalidated as well. This also gets invalidated. Okay, cool. My stop loss might be higher than that. Just a few pips there, I don't want it too high. Just a few pips. Where's that 1 to 10? Right here. We'll see. Yes, it makes sense actually for price to do what I'm doing now. So I want to see price. Okay. Reject that London highs again. A lot of traders are going to sell. A lot of traders are going to sell. I want to give it their move. I want to see their move. I want to see that push down. And then I want to see that inducement of this area, right? The FE candlestick right here. Then I want to see price come down. Then I'm going to enter on that, basically just that touch back up to here. There we go. There we go. There we go, giving them that move. So guys, because it is now currently 2:19, I am going to be ending my live stream. I have shown a lot of free game in this live stream today. So this is just like a kind of an insight of how I would trade, giving you like an hour of my day today. If you would like to see me trade live, you would like to see me trade properly, definitely go ahead and check out my Discord server and my Instagram. All the links are on my Instagram, so go check out my Instagram first. And if you enjoy this live stream and you actually learned something new, or you've seen how technicals are, we were doing purely technical analysis today, make sure you go and subscribe and like this video down below, so that then it lets me know that you guys are interested in these live streams and we can continue uploading these live streams. But other than that, guys, I am going to leave it short over here. And if I have entered the market, you guys will see this on my Discord and my Instagram. So make sure you go check it out. And I'll see you guys in my next live stream.